Welcome back. I hope that you are starting to feel just great. I'm going to adjust that camera a little bit. Good. So, we want to see a little bit more of the feet today. Taking breath in, rolling the shoulders. Deep breath. Go ahead and inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Some people like to think that as you're inhaling the smell of a rose, and then you're exhaling, blowing out the dandelion. So let's go the other way with the shoulders. Really good. I'm proud of you for coming here. If you are here today, you are on day 3, so you've already completed 2 days. You've already committed to making your body feel better, which is wonderful. We kind of wonder why we don't do that. There's a lot of things in life like that. So take a breath in, arms come down. Do that again. Bend the knees a little. Give me some motion. 2 more. Reach fingers, reach them out. 1 more. Good, coming down. Now I want to bring a little bit more blood flow before we start moving the body in deeper ways, okay? We're going to get the neck roll going right now. Good, coming down. Good, I like to exhale down, inhale up. Being aware that you're not hunched over right now. It's just rolling the neck. The rest of your body is super solid. You're strong. Great. Okay, so we're going to bring in some arm stretches. We haven't done those a whole lot. I am going to move around a little bit, kind of walking in place. The reason for that is it begins to up your heart rate just enough, warms up the body. So what I want to do is just take this arm gently across the shoulder. It doesn't have to be deep. Things to think about. This hand is here. I could have it on my forearm or on my upper arm, but it's definitely not going to be on the elbow joint. Okay? And then you could touch all the digits with your thumb. I notice that increases the stretch, and I'm just going to stay here for a little longer. Once again, breathing, as always, making sure those knees are not locked. So good. Sometimes even doing a stretch like this is going to cause more blood to rush to your head. And it's going to just cause you to feel better and better. We're going to loosen that arm, take across, other side. Very good. And you don't have to touch those fingers. Your hand can relax. I really just want to think about opening up the outside of the shoulder. Feel like you can move around. You don't have to stay put. As always, deep breathing. Good, I'm going to release. Here, I'm just going to lift up this arm and then take it to the back, like you're going to pat yourself on the back. Everybody's arm is not going to do that. Some of you might have your arm way out here. If it will not reach higher, we're going to work with this right now. You get to still stretch the arm, stretching the side of the body. If you have the ability to pull it in closer, maybe even right where it touches your ear, do that. Okay? And then pat yourself on the back. You could use this arm to help push that further back. So there's a lot of levels. There's several levels right here. You need to do where your body is right now. And take note, okay? There's no discouragement. If you're out here, that just lets us know where we're going, okay? Because you will be surprised and pleased at where your body goes in the next 4 weeks. And continuing, of course, naturally. Okay, take that down, breathe in, come up. How is it on that side? You might notice on one side, it could be out here, we're still working on it. Some people have super tight shoulders and they won't go, but you might notice one side is easier than the other. I certainly have that when it comes to a deeper stretch. So I'm gonna take that in. You know, I've got room to take it further. I've done this a lot, so my body's accustomed to moving in this position. Maybe you're here. If you get to pat yourself on the back, super duper. I definitely feel the tightness down this arm. I feel it a little bit more than on the other arm. Good, I want you to release that. And I'm just gonna bend over. Remember we did those good mornings? Well, we're just gonna come all the way into the forward fold. Allow yourself to hang. Don't have to look up right now. I'll let you know when it's time to come up. So right now, just hang, relax the neck. See if that positions your body so that you can look at your knees. You may not be that far bent over, that's okay. We're just gonna hang. Good, and now take your time coming up. Take your time. Coming back up. Again, breathe. Fold all the air out of lower belly. Folding, folding, got it. Hanging, your deepest stretch for you. You might notice I sure do a lot of blood rushing to my head right now. I'm just gonna take it as a gift. If it's too much, if you become dizzy, go ahead and slowly come back up. Which, by the way, is an issue. Sometimes inner ear's full or there's earwax. So if, contact me, okay? Let me know what's going on and I will work with you in terms of what can we do to modify, because I still want you to be able to stretch. So if I take a breath in, and if you're having that where your head does not go below your head, your heart too well, stay here in that half lift. So you're still gonna benefit. You don't want tension in your shoulders. In fact, everybody can just do this with me right now. We did these good mornings yesterday, but what I'm doing is lengthening from my spine all the way down to tailbone. I'm also lengthening backs of legs, so it's a benefit no matter what. So we round up slowly. When it's time to do a forward fold, if I say take a breath in, exhale, fold. If it's not appropriate for you to go all the way to the floor, you can hang out here. Otherwise, you could hang a little lower. Good, round up. Okay, we are going to get onto the floor just a bit here. And once again, this will be an issue if you're having dizziness. So some of this you'll be able to do with a chair. Remember we talked about that chair, the counter. So I am gonna walk down. In fact, you might even be able to use this if you have furniture close by, because I'm gonna take it down. You already went to the forward fold. I'm gonna move into down dog, which has me right here. So you can look at me, see if you can get yourself in that down dog. This is a really great one for so many reasons. We're going to use this a lot. And I'm gonna walk my hands back, walk them up my legs, and come back up. Give yourself time to settle, give your head time to settle. If you're not gonna go low, but you're gonna use that chair, go into down dog. Go as low as your head will allow. You see I'm not dropping, because we were keeping it here, but I'm dropping a little lower. This is gonna allow some opening in my trapezius and the backs of the legs. And then you can just come up. So folks, we are going into another down dog. So I'm gonna breathe in, exhale, fold, all the air out of the lower abs. Good. Walking into down dog. Here in down dog, I want you to bend one knee and press the other heel toward the floor. By the way, another thing that's gonna happen is that, like my heels, can't quite see them there, but they will go to the floor, but they did not. When I first started practicing stretching and yoga, they did not. So if your heels are off the floor, it's fine. Go ahead and just bend that one knee. Send the other heel as far as it will go. Good, and then we'll switch. By the way, another thing that might be happening is if your hamstrings are tight, your down dog might be here, okay? It might be with those legs bent. That's okay, we're still gonna bend the one and stretch the other as much as possible. Switch. Good, switch one more time. Set those heels down, walk the hands back, walk up. That is a time with your head down, okay? So we're just gonna bring ourselves back up here, working on some of the stretches we've done already, taking a breath in, exhale, chin to chest, or maybe not touching your chest, inhale up. But if you are able to touch your chest, go ahead, bring that chin down. Inhale up. Perfect, exhale down. One more. And down. Okay, I'm gonna take my hand to the wall, just put it on the wall. Do you see it's about as high as my shoulder? And then I'm gonna turn my body open. By doing that, I'm already feeling that stretch in my hand, around my thumb, but I'm opening up my chest as well. You're welcome to turn the fingers to the side if that's beneficial, or you could stay right where you are. Something I want you to not do is to lean into the wall. I don't want you leaning against that wall. I'll show you over here. That might have you like this, where your weight is into that hand. You need to be fully supporting yourself. This is actually a much better way for you to view it anyway. So I'm just gonna open. I still am on this side, okay? I'm taking a lot of time here because we're working on circulation, deep breathing. We're gonna move through the stretches faster as the weeks go by. Good, so release, get that other side, hand up against the wall, shoulder high. Good. And then opening the chest to the side. So I can open all the way up. I feel this in my thumb for sure. So make sure you're not leaning farther. Your whole body is just straight up and down. You're supporting yourself. You've got a good strong core. Stretching through the chest and that thumb. Staying here just a little longer. Taking a nice breath in. Allowing it to fill up your head. Good, deep exhale. Release that. Okay, we've got a couple breaths in and down. Let's take one more. This one is going to go into a forward fold and then come right back up. Great. Day 3 done. Take care of yourself today. Positive, motivated, and come back tomorrow.